We've been in coffee for too long. 20 plus years, I say 20, it's really a little bit longer than that. Torque Coffees does something that's totally unique and very different in the world of coffee. What we believe is that basically more of the total value of coffee, the ratio of value from beginning to end, should stay at origin. So the people that produce the coffee and the people that consume the coffee should be more connected. So we just do a very simple 20% of the retail price is prepaid to the coffee producers at origin. It's just simple math, simple decision, 20% goes back to origin. What got us to get really excited about basically this model of returning value to origin was just after 20 years, you realize that all these schemes and plans and programs are mostly about trying to like give back versus giving forward, right? So we want to start at a better value versus, oh, if things work out, we might give you more in the end. So we are trying to basically change the way consumers value coffee producers or value the origin. We're also trying to get producers to change the way they value their coffee and their production so that they realize that their coffee is sold at retail, right? Which is a very logical thing, but in a long supply chain that's global, it's very hard to connect those two dots at the end. So we wanted to make those two things much closer and much tighter together. The wonderful benefit of proportional pricing, as we call it, or basically returning value to origin, is that it does two things. It's a fully transparent end-to-end. So the producers, the coffee farmers, know exactly how much we sell the coffee for. So they know how much of their price is being charged to the consumer. And the consumer also knows exactly how much of the price they paid goes back to the producer. So it makes it a very equitable chain. So for coffee farmers, and we're talking to them, the negotiation and the price discussion is always about your coffee costs this, therefore it will be selling for this price. And they're constantly shocked by how little that difference is compared to other models because we have a fixed price, fixed margin system. So it's much more clear and transparent to them. And that really changes how they go about valuing their coffee to other roasters and other buyers. Here at Torque Coffees, we kind of do a little bit of everything. So we source and roast the coffee. We serve beautiful, amazing espresso drinks and coffee. We sell whole bean coffee, of course. We also sell a lot of the equipment and gear and filters you need to make great coffee at home. We have a lot of classes, actually, free classes you can take to get better at making coffee at home. But we also have a complete scratch-made plant-forward food menu. So we bake all the breads, we make all the biscuits, we make all the foods, we make all the quick bread, we make everything in-house. All the syrups is made here. Every Saturday, we have home coffee classes that are focused on technique, like how to make espresso at home or how to do a pour over. And on Sundays, we have basically coffee tastings. So they're more educational, more experiential. So we'll basically go through and taste several different varieties of a coffee or coffee from a certain origin. Or like we have a scent training kit that's like how you smell and identify flavors and aromas. But we're very passionate about giving back and educating people about coffee. Torque Coffees is on at 3459 El Cajon Boulevard, so 35th and El Cajon Boulevard, in a 1930 Art Deco building that has been vacant for about 20 years. So there has not been a business here or anything. This business has been boarded up, just bars and plywood, like a lot of the areas around, buildings around this area. So we really liked the specifics of the neighborhood, but we also wanted to specifically kind of stake a claim to a spot that has been very underserved and very low use. So when we started here trying to get building a year ago, before anyone else had even started, they hadn't even started construction on remodeling. So now there's a whole suite of businesses and there's all kinds of activity going on. So it's a really great thing. There's apartments going in across the street, there's condos going in, there's a lot of activity now. So we're excited about it.